the way in which you've created a company which you talk about as a 100-year company that feels different than some other companies. Was that something that came from you at a young age, do you think?
No, it's not. No, we just had lots of luck, and we kept on talking about business and thinking up stuff. But the 100 years came on our first Guy Fawkes night, November 78. There were just two of us there.
This was a mate, or was it your brother, or was it?
No, Howard Smith, who started the business with me and had
Yep.
16%. And he made just better decisions than I made, and I would follow him 2 or 3 months later and know that he was right. And anyway, we're having a philosophical discussion over a few beers. How do we make better decisions? And we said, well, why don't we act as if we're going to be here for 20 years? And it wasn't that we didn't think we would be. It's just was trying to set up some rules there. And then Howard drunkenly said, oh, why don't we make it 50 years? And then he said, nah, let's make it 100 years. So we just took the 100 years from that fluky talk and said we're going to make a 100-year company, and of course we've been going towards that ever since. And it's brought us so much quality and direction, knowing that we're there for the long haul rather than the short haul.
Yeah, how does that shape your thinking and your decision making if you are making decisions for that length of time? That seems unusual in corporate New Zealand and politics as well.
Yeah, well, it makes us continue to grow even when things are down. We don't even think about giving up. We don't even think about not carrying on. You know, we have slowed down our capital spend at the moment, but just a little bit. All we've done is defer it off till 26, still all on board. So it helps enormously to have a long vision. And you treat your people differently, and everything is different, you know.
When you go back to 1978 and that night, could you have imagined being largest shareholder of a company with the level, you telling me just before, 11,000 staff, you got footprints all over the world.
Yeah.
Your company's worth billions of dollars.
Yes.
Did you dream that? Did you think that was possible? Was that even in your brain?
No, it wasn't in our brain at all. We just went for excellence the whole way.
That's interesting, the difference between your culture and say the classic sort of American corporate culture. What is that difference? You don't seem to have a particularly big corporate structure. You're quite flat, is that right? You like to have a team environment?
Yeah.
So why has that evolved that way? What is it about you that's evolved the company that way?
I think you know, I don't want to generalise too much, but I think we use the word we. We want. American management tends to say I want. If you read some of their books, they're really I. And that's another thing. We learn so much from books. You know, the first book, business book, my brother gave it to me. It's called Theory Z. It's a Japanese book. And basically what it says is only employ young people who are bright or educated and treat them as if they're going to stay with you for 40 years. And and virtually everybody in the company starts on the floor. It doesn't matter if you've got a degree or whatever, you've got to start on the floor or you won't know how it all works.